You've already saved me. But that was quick. Good job. Ugh. I think I've got seaweed in my bra. Well, no time to fish it out now. I've got a mermaid to find. Do you happen to have a fishing rod? Or perhaps an oversized lobster pot? No, wait. That's probably cruel. How does one ethically catch a mermaid? Where did that gorgeous mermaid go? Okay, so I steered my ship full speed directly towards a giant rock. And? Don't tell me you've never had mermaid fantasies before. Ah, I didn't swallow any seawater, so there's no need for that. No thanks. You should probably just stick this in a box and bury it. Don't bother drawing a map. Wait a minute. That was you on the rock? But you're not a beautiful mermaid. You're just some ho-hum landlubber. I wrecked my ship for you? I need to drown my sorrows. Where is the rum? Butter ice cream. I can't help feeling a bit salty. And it isn't because I took a dip in the ocean. I can't tell if you're blushing or if you're sunburned. Just how long were you laying out on that rock? It's not my fault. I was 3 sheets to the wind when I steered towards that rock. My depth perception was scuppered. Just imagine an underwater kingdom of coral reefs, colourful fishes and glittering sunken treasure. I wish I could be part of that world. Let me get this straight. You very nearly lured me to my doom, but then you did an about-face and rescued me from the water? Talk about mixed messages. Avast ye, scurvy dog! Actually, I quite like dogs. Maybe I should find a different insult. No thanks. My poor ship is resting in pieces at the bottom of the sea, and I'm the wreck's sole survivor. Makes for a pretty good tragic backstory, doesn't it? Don't worry, my crew actually mutinied and abandoned ship weeks ago. I was the only one on board. Seeing as my ship was destroyed because of you, and through no fault of my own, I'm looking to commandeer a new one. Point me in the direction of the nearest marina, will you? Am I disappointed? Oh yes, but actually, no. My hopes and dreams might be dead in the water, but there's something about you that makes me feel optimistic. I'd invite you for tea in my captain's cabin, but my tea, and my cabin for that matter, are currently inside a sunken ship. In case you were wondering, no, I don't have any gold teeth. Oral is very important to me. Oral hygiene, I mean. I visit my dentist at least once every 6 months for a thorough cleaning. Might as well make the best of things while I'm here. I'm going to build a sandcastle. I love my name. Kira. Kira. It sounds shimmery, don't you think? Avast ye, scurvy dog! Well, alright. Seeing as I recently lost all my worldly possessions in a shipwreck, I'll accept your gift. I shall never forgive you for having 2 legs instead of a glorious fishtail. Never! That being said, I have to admit, there is something rather captivating about you. Care to have a pint with me at the local oyster bar? I'm dropping anchor! That's my way of saying I've decided to stick around for a while. Well, not decided. I don't actually have a choice, but I'm not upset about it anymore. What? Just because I'm a pirate doesn't mean I'm some horrible smelly greedy rapscallion. Come here, sniff my neck and tell me I don't smell like coconut blossoms and sun-drenched sandalwood zest. I've heard tell of a restaurant that serves fish and chips in cardboard boats. Is it true? Because that's adorable, and I want to eat there ASAP. Pirates versus ninjas. Who would win? You better answer carefully. Shiver me timbers, that tickles! Well, alright. Seeing as I recently lost all my worldly possessions in a shipwreck, I'll accept your gift. Most people surrender the moment they see my pirate flag. But you're not afraid of me, are you, landlubber? Honestly, it's a nice change of pace. I may be a pirate, but I'm not a criminal. And before you ask, no, I don't know what a synonym is. If we're going to be friends, I suggest you brush up on your pirate's code. After all, knowing the rules makes breaking them way more fun. Is it just me, or is there something about Bonnibel? That long red hair and those shimmering eyes. She would make a beautiful mermaid. Calm waters never made a skilled sailor, but let me tell you, chilling on a boat on a windless day with nothing to do but sunbathe is pretty fantastic. Just don't forget the SPF. Want to know a secret? I actually give a lot of my loot to charity. The needy gets a maid, and I can write the donation off on my taxes. It's a win-win. I sailed my ship through the Bermuda Parallelogram once. It's a much safer route than passing through the Bermuda Triangle. I don't know why more people don't do it. You're not the only one with interesting friends. My list of acquaintances includes a crew of talking vegetable pirates, a well-dressed sea sponge, and a volleyball. Shiver me timbers, that tickles! Ooh, treasure! And I didn't even have to work for it. Maybe I will keep you around. I'm thinking about putting together a crew. Would you be interested? Have you got your sea legs? Great! I like having you around. Also, I need someone who's willing to swab the poop deck. Ahoy, me hearty! I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but I do like that one coffee shop with the mermaid on the cup. I could stare at her all day. I'm thinking about getting tattooed. A rooster on one foot, a pig on the other. It might not be the cutest look, but it's supposed to bring sailors good luck. My favourite type of music is pirate metal. Seriously, you should look it up. Narwhals, narwhals, swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, 'cause they are so awesome. No, stop that! Or I'll have you walk the plank. Ooh, treasure! And I didn't even have to work for it. What a lovely evening walk. Next time, remind me to tell you the tale of the ghost ship, doomed to sail eternally under the full moon looking for souls to steal. It's spooky. There's something I'd like to ask you, but I'm a little nervous. See, I like to write poetry, and I was wondering if you might let me read some of it to you. Fabulous! If you had said no, I'd have had to kill you. Dead men tell no tales and all that. I have a reputation to uphold. I'm so glad I decided to spend my impromptu shore leave with you. I'm truly having a whale of a time. I'm thinking of redesigning my pirate flag. I want it to look fierce and threatening, so... a kitty cat? Nothing's more terrifying than a creature with knives in its feet. There's no reason one can't be the scourge of the seven seas and a fancy lady at the same time. In fact, I have been known to carry a cutlass in one hand and a teacup in the other. If you put a conch shell to your ear, you might hear the ocean calling. Or you might get a little pinch from a hermit crab. I'm just saying, be careful. chests of gold are great and all, but the real treasure is the ability to retire young and live in a sweet little cottage by the sea, nursing sick and injured exotic birds back to health. Ugh, my favourite streaming service is raising its prices again. I'm starting to think I should go back to my roots. A word of advice for you: never drink seawater. Don't ask me how I know. Blow me down, I wasn't expecting that. I believe thanks are in order, so thanks. That was lovely, although I'm a bit disappointed we didn't see any mermaids. Maybe next time. Have I told you about my special pirate compass? It doesn't point north. It points towards whatever my heart wants most in the world. Lately, it's been pointing quite adamantly towards you. Your kisses make my head spin. It's like I'm caught in a whirlpool, happily drowning in the depths of your affection. Truth be told, I don't think I'd mind being marooned with you. I've decided to name my next ship after you. I'm thinking either Marshmallow's Revenge or Cutie McSquishy Face. Which one sounds more badass? How do you do that? It feels like I'm being tickled by a sweet little kraken. Blow me down, I wasn't expecting that. Being with you made today feel very special. I never knew I could enjoy wandering around on land so much. I've sailed on a lot of ships in my time, but never a relationship. I feel like I'm floundering here. Thank you for guiding me through these unfamiliar waters. I'm very much enjoying the journey. I've been in such a good mood lately. I can't stop whistling. I sure hope I don't accidentally whistle up a storm. Take a walk on the beach with me? I want to see if any of my stuff has washed up with the tide yet. I bought us these matching straw hats. I thought it would be cute if we wore them and called ourselves the Straw Hat Sailors. After a long day of sailing, all I want to do is sit next to you and watch the sunset. You are a veritable treasure trove of goodness and generosity. Oh, how romantic it was when the mermaid fell in love with the human. I'm feeling inspired. Let's go to the nearest beach and hold hands while we frolic in the surf. I might be sailing close to the wind here, but I simply must tell you what's on my heart. I've fallen into an ocean of love with you. I'm in love with you. Do you feel the same? You've made me the happiest woman in all the 7 seas. Let's celebrate! I've got the wind in my hair, the sun on my skin, and sand between my toes. All I need now is you in a bathing suit, and then I can really say life's a beach.
You so much for buying those! You're incredible!
That red-suited guy with the beard, the one that laughs like, "Yo ho ho ho!" and carries a big bag of loot? He's got to be a pirate, right? I can't decide what's cuter, a harbour seal or a sea otter. Wait, I've got it. It's hidden option number 3. You. You're the cutest. Yo! Yo! Ah, This reminds me of my days as a cabin girl under the dread pirate Roberta. She threatened my life on a daily basis, but she also taught me everything she knew. I'm very sleepy. Would you sing me a sea shanty while I drift off? What about the Wellerman, please? Your hands are so soft. It's like the caress of a warm southerly sea breeze, gentle and sweet. Nice! I've got my swimsuit and my flippy floppies. I'm ready to be on a boat. I can't stop thinking about the way you kiss. Your lips could sink ships. How do you do that? It feels like I'm being tickled by a sweet little kraken. I've always wanted to be married at sea. And since I'm a ship captain, I can officiate the wedding myself. I now pronounce us mateys for life. Doesn't matter if it's a cruise ship or a canoe, there'll always be room on my boat for you. Yo! Yo! I'm as sweet as Apple Pirate. Every day is talk like a pirate day when you're me. Your hands are so soft. It's like the caress of a warm southerly sea breeze, gentle and sweet. It's not easy getting dressed when you wear this many buckles, but it's worth the effort to look as good as I do. You're so even-keeled. I just know things are going to be smooth sailing from here on out. Do you want to try on my pirate hat? I think you'd look really cute wearing it. And only it. You have impeccable manners and impressive hygiene. You might think a pirate wouldn't care about that sort of thing, but you'd be wrong. I appreciate it very much. I want to write poems about your beautiful eyes and your loving heart. But to do that, I'd need to find words as big and deep as the ocean. And so far, I haven't found any like that. You make me feel as happy as a clam at high tide. I've sailed the 7 seas and had a lover in every port, but your arms are the only place that have ever truly felt like a safe harbour. I know a nice little deserted island where we can be alone together. Doesn't that sound romantic? A sandy beach, a single palm tree, and nobody around for miles upon nautical miles. There may be plenty of fish in the sea, but you're the only fish I see. When I look at you, I feel this overwhelming sense of calm. It reminds me of when the sea is as still as glass and there's nothing in the world to worry about. I never did come up with a good pirate name for myself. I tried Captain Ladybeard, Captain Crunchy, Long Joe and Silver, but honestly, nothing could be more perfect than when you just call me Kira. I wrote our names in the sand and drew a big heart around them. Quick, come see before the surf washes it all away. It can get cold on the water sometimes, especially at night. If you ever want to share my blanket, you can. Let's set sail and leave all our troubles behind. I thought a mermaid encounter would be everything I ever wanted, but the truth is, you are everything I never knew I wanted. You've got a bigger heart than a blue whale, metaphorically speaking. Never say farewell, it's bad luck. And us pirates tend to be, well, not superstitious, but a little stitious. You best start believing in idle dating sims, because you're in one. Ahoy, my sweet little jellyfish. Come here and let me kiss you all over. I've got the wind in my hair, the sun on my skin, and sand between my toes. All I need now is you in a bathing suit, and then I can really say life's a beach. High tide, low tide, I'll always be by your side. You may not be a mermaid, but you were clearly mermaid for me. Roses are red, the ocean is blue. You and I make an awesome two-person crew. It's official. You are my soul matey.
Let's skip class today and lie in bed. I'll make you lunch. We can do whatever you want.
I don't like the looks of that one. Better batten down the hatches. Someone stole my lucky doubloon. Actually, it's not so much a lucky doubloon as it is a cursed one. Hopefully whoever took it is okay. The sunrise was red this morning. For a sailor, that means take warning. I suggest you keep your wits about you. You never know when danger might be lurking nearby. I found this stuffed crocodile plushie in my bed, and it's ticking. Is there a clock inside? What a strange gift? Threat? I'm not really sure what it means. I'm so upset. My pieces of 8 have all been swapped out with chocolate coins wrapped in cheap yellow tinfoil. And it's not even good chocolate. I think I just saw that landlubber toss a plastic 6-pack ring in the water. Doesn't she know how dangerous that is to sea life? Let me at her. I'll clap her in irons. Something smells fishy.